Welcome back, everybody, to ESA 2015. This is good, like this far, yeah.
This far? All right.
Good.
So, what got you into doing this kind of outreach?
So, I've always loved podcasts. I haven't listened to very many in my history, but I've always thought it was a cool medium. I always wanted to be involved. Me and some of my friends from back in Kentucky, we started a podcast a while back, so I had part of the equipment. And when I got to Nebraska, I looked around for an entomology podcast, and there used to be some, but there was a dearth last year. When I was looking, there didn't seem to be many active ones. And so I thought, this seems like a niche that I can fit into, and I started it up. Wanted to do stuff that could teach people about IPM type control of insects, teach them about different entomology research topics, and get some exposure for some of our researchers out in the boondocks, I guess, out in the country that are working hard on cool projects, but don't always find an easy audience to talk to like we do in our commodity groups.
Yeah, definitely. So have you seen a lot of positive response from this? Have you got a lot of interested people?
I have. You know, it's always amazing to see people when they come by. They get really excited. They want to tell a story, but then they get a little afraid of the microphone. But after you sort of coax them into it, they get into it. They really like sharing their story and talking about the research that they're doing and the different projects, or just how they got into bugs. That's a fun story a lot of people like to share. And ESA has been a lot of fun. Last year, I was sort of a guerrilla podcasting campaigning it. I brought all my equipment and I set up at a table and stole electricity and hid out. And people were kind of like, I don't know about this guy. But this year, ESA was kind enough to give me a real booth and let me do this for real. And we're going to be sharing these stories on the ESA website and letting everybody take a listen to all these cool things we've been hearing.
Awesome, cool. So that kind of leads me to ask, like, how would one get involved in doing this if they were interested in it? Because I'm sure this would be, it seems like you've got a lot of fancy equipment here, but I'm sure you could MacGyver it in a way that you could do it anywhere. Really.
Yeah, actually, you know, it's not that expensive to get into podcasting. This equipment that you see on the table here, I've spent somewhere in the neighborhood of $180 on the electronic equipment, plus you have a laptop. But if you wanted to, all you need is Audacity. It's an audio editing program that's free on the web, and you can get a blue snowball microphone for about $30 on the internet. It works really great, and you can make an excellent podcast just using that equipment. There are lots of guides online about how to use Audacity and how to post your stuff on a blog or a WordPress so you can get it up on iTunes. Everybody should give it a shot, I think. It's a great medium to try and reach out to more people. If people want to contact me to try and get on the show, I'm always looking for new guests. I'd be happy to talk to you. You can tweet at me at jlarson _UNL. And then if you want to email the show, it is unl.jonathanlarson@gmail.com. Or you can find me at the University of Nebraska website. And I'd love to talk to anybody out there.